Yo, here we go. We're going to take a look at Panda rockets and how to get them. You're going to need to start out with vanilla engineering, and then we're going to have to go to Pandaria to learn those rockets. This is one of the large gold gains for all of the whales. They just craft them, throw them on the auction house, make about 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 gold profit per rocket sold. There's a little bit of a upfront cost, but it's worth it in the long run because 20,000 profit is gains. Let's get into it. Okay. This audio got a little bit borked, so we're going to have to Frankenstein this together a little bit. First thing you got to do is buy the items that you require to get your vanilla engineering up. I got a nice TSM string set up that will buy each one of the items. Cost about 8,000 gold to get 1 to 200. 10,000 for my guy because I bought 1 to 300. Started out high with 100k. Alright, then you got to start learning your engineering. Level 1 to 30, 60 rough blasting powder. Next up, you got 30 copper bolts. Next up, you got 30 copper bombs. $20 coarse blasting powder. $20 coarse dynamite. 13 clockwork box. Then use those 13 clockwork boxes. Create 1 flying tiger goggle. That'll take you to 130. Then make 30 heavy blasting powders. Then make 15 whirring bronze gizmos. Then make 15 bronze frameworks. I didn't make it up to 160, so I made a little bit of gold power core. You can supplement with 1 gold bars into gold power cores. 160 to 175, 15 explosive sheep. $175 to 176, 1 gyromatic micro adjuster. And then 60 solid blasting powders. Should take you to 195. $195 to 200. Make several mithril tubes. 7 mithril tubes. You should be up at 200, and you'll get the quest. Once you get the quest, you can accept it. Make sure to turn off your auto turn-in add-ons. Goblin Engineering requires these items and a couple of crafting steps. So just make sure you buy these items in step 1 and then craft them in step 2. And then finally, you have step 3 craft, and you will be able to turn in. Make it easy for yourself. Throw it into a little spreadsheet. In the video here, I'm talking about each crafting 2. So you only need 10 of each of those individual ingredients. And you can buy those crafts like silver contact at that engineer trainer in Stormwind. Just make sure you buy silver contact, big iron bomb, solid dynamite, explosive sheep. Make sure you buy the engineering patterns that you need. Not going to overcomplicate this. Then turn in. Goblin Engineer. Next step is to fly out to Pandaria. It is most excellent that the favorite mount that popped up is the Goblin Engineer ROCKET mount. That's the specific mount that you're going to be building and selling on the auction house. Take the portal to Jade Forest, and once you're there, go over to Nessing Ways Camp. Once you're at Nessing Ways Camp, you should be familiar with this in the Panda Engineering. You can learn the rocket engineering. Not from that guy. That was a noob click. From the engineering trainer, obviously. There are a couple items you can buy here with, there's the rocket. Buy it. Nice. That's the big boy. That's what you need. That's what you want. That's what you crave. That's going to get you all your gold profits. There's a couple other items in there. Pets and wormholes and Blingtron that you can buy. Sometimes those things sell. You also need to make sure that your Panda Engineering is maxed out. So if you haven't maxed that out to buy the rocket, then go ahead and max that out. Got another video on that if you want to check that out. The rocket won't show up if you don't have max Panda Engineering. It's in my favorite recipes because it's a favorite. That's it for Goblin Engineering. I do believe I pop over to swap out the specialization to Gnomish Engineering for science and video. There it is. If you want to switch your spec, it's not a big deal. You can just unlearn it and the quest will pop up to go to a new specialization. In this video, we're going to switch over to Gnomish Engineer. I attached the list of items that you're going to need for Gnomish Engineer as well. And the steps that you'll need to craft. There it is. Once you buy all those items, make sure to craft step 2 first. Those are the medium crafts. You can also accept the quest. You're going to need that quest, obviously. Again, you can buy the recipes from this engineering trainer that you need. Just go ahead and craft all those middle steps. Bronze tubes, golden power cores, iron struts, bronze framework, gyrochronotom. Nailed it. Got to build those middle steps so that you can build the actual items that they need for the quest. Really not complicated, just follow the steps in the screenshot. Some of those items you're going to have from leveling 1 to 200. Explosive sheep, mithril tubes. So if you got them, great. If you don't, just buy them. It's not that much gold. A couple hundo in gold. You're about to make thousands, tens of thousands. Turn in. Gnomish engineer time. Boom. It's really not that complicated. You do, once you finish your Gnomish engineer, you got to go back to Jade Forest to learn the rocket portal to Jade Forest. Fly over to Nessing Waste Camp. Don't talk to Nessingway. You can talk directly to the engineering trainer and learn the rocket and learn the pets and learn Blingtron, Goblin Glider. Cool stuff. But that's how you spec out for rockets. You have to do a little bit of vanilla, and then you have to do your panda, and then you can build these rockets, and make sure to have a character for each one. And you're just going to rake in profit on each one. So what's the bottom line with these rockets? Number one, they look awesome. Number two, cost about 70,000 gold to cost to create one of these rockets, and you can sell them all day long in the 90s and 100,000 range. Sometimes they peak up to 130. That is a lot of profit. Costs about 8,000 to 9,000 gold just to get your vanilla and panda engineering up, and then it's just sell one rocket and it's profit. And then after that, it's constant profit. 20, 30,000 profit over and over and over again. Sell them all day long. There's two different styles of rockets, so collectors have two different purchases they want to make. You want to make a character for each and get one specialization for gnome and one specialization for goblin and start raking in this cash. I think that wraps it up. This is Just a Dude, out.